Hello, hello. It's been a busy weekend, but fun. I'm trying to remember what we even did. Saturday I had a shower for one of Hallie's friends. She's getting married, and then that night Barley had literally all-nighter softball. She had a game at 2 a.m. I think, which is nice because then they didn't have to play in the heat. And then Sunday we had church, and then we ate out with Cannon's parents, which was also fun. And then we came to the house and slapped a bunch of paint samples all over the wall. I'll show you some of the paint samples that I've been trying out. I did not expect to paint this whole house, but that's what it's boiling down to, because we have so many holes all over the place and no color match paint. There's just not a way for us to color match it. We cut out drywall. I took it to Sherwin-Williams, which is a place that does really good color matching, and it looks yellow next to the paint that's on the wall here. And I took the name of the paint and the actual number that she gave to me, the lady that used to live here, and that looked even yellow. So obviously the color on the walls has changed, and it's going to be super hard to color match it. So we're just starting over. If you're new here, Cannon is my oldest daughter's husband. Feels a little weird to say that. And they live in a cute little apartment in Tucson, and that's whose parents we ate out with after church on Sunday. They're so sweet. Paint colors. This looks white to me. It's called something ivory. I can't remember the name of it, but it's an obvious creamy yellowy color when you first put it on the walls, and it's faded out to this white color over time. I'm not sure how long ago they painted these walls, but it is very different from, some of you might remember when I wiped it on the wall. It's not like drastically yellow, but it's definitely ivory compared to this looking white. So my two favorite colors right now, I just went to the store and got Benjamin Moore, and then our painters were like, go to Dan Edwards. I'm not going to get more paint samples. So it's between White Dove and Swiss Coffee for the actual full wall. I think we're just going to paint the whole house like a neutral color like that, and then we'll paint the trim. They're going to also paint the trim. I kind of want to go darker on the trim, not super dark, but like a darker neutral. Table for $10 at a thrift store. Solid wood, and it's already stripped down for me. So cute. I don't know where I'm gonna put it. Way too much furniture, but it's $10. So the paint colors look different in every lighting. You can see this one is still drying. That's where I painted over another one, and I'll show you in this room is probably where you can see them the best. So this is what I'm leaning towards. This is Benjamin Moore White Dove. It's and that is Benjamin Moore White Down. They're all Benjamin Moore colors. This is the Swiss Coffee, and that is White Sand. So I like these two together. It's more subtle, I feel like, than so bold. I don't want the trim to be like the star of the show in the house, but this still gives the doors, which will be painted the same color as the trim, a little pop. Do you guys like that? White Dove, White Down. Or I could do the White Dove with white trim and not do the darker trim. What would you guys vote? The White Dove with the darker trim, which is the White Down, or the White Dove with just a white trim? And just for comparison, on this wall back here that's more shadowed, this is White Dove, that's White Down. And this is to be continued, because after we brought it in, we realized that the boards that we had left outside for the backing had gotten on, and they were warped. Enough of them were warped that we have to get new backings for this. And I'm still trying to decide if I'm going to lighten it or not. I don't know what I mean when I say lighten it. I think it looks really good like this. I just keep going back and forth whether I should whitewash and glaze it or leave it like this. And I don't know. It's going to be a surprise. I think I'm just going to wait until we get figure out what backing we're using, because that will probably help me decide what I'm doing to the rest of it, because I'm not sure what that wood is going to look like and what I'm going to need to do to the backing. This is what those two colors look like from far away. That's White Dove, that's the White Down. I'm digging it. I think. Until I changed my mind overnight. Porch Rob. I also found this bowl at Goodwill for $8. I'm still in shock about this. It's huge. It's one of those old, I don't know what kind of stoneware, but old stoneware bowls. Even fits in my cabinet. Those bowls don't, but this one does. And that one. This I got from my friend Melanie one day in France. I'll share her shop again with you with my code once she opens back up. I think she's on vacation right now, but look how huge that is. And just to mention, if you were following Melanie before, you're probably not anymore because she got hacked and had to start a new account. It's getting so annoying with all the hackers that are doing this kind of stuff. But it would be sweet if you go show her some love and follow her again. Check this out. So this is Benjamin Moore White Dove. That's the white down right there. It's still a tad bit wet, almost dry. And then that's the white down on the wall. Look how different they look. White down on the wall, white down on the tray. I think this maybe will darken up a little as it dries. And maybe it will be nice to have a subtle pop. It just doesn't look anything like that. I'm just so amazed. Okay, so don't tell our landlord, but for some reason in the closet tonight, the shelves, they just fell off. There's just so many things going on right now. Travis said he will not look back on this. He will not look back and laugh.